We're going to head to our favorite state in the union. We're going to head to Florida. We're going to talk to Mikey Medigon, who has a real backdoor story. Mikey Medigon, what's the story?
Man, I'm here in the capital of chaos, our favorite place, Florida. And I've never been drunk enough to poop on the roof of a car. Furthermore, if I was drunk enough, I'd be too drunk to climb up there or not give a fudge. So the community here is safe from me from a poop attack from yours truly. But Floridians, the rare breed of a Florida man who is capable of heroic and sometimes bizarre as hell feats of acrobatic and survival in the most daunting situations, has come about. And he, my friend, the police in the villages say a man stands accused, or squats, of vandalizing and defecating on the roof of a car that belonged to a man who was dating his love interest. The resident of the village is 30-year-old Robert Powell, pleaded guilty, not guilty, should be guilty, not guilty, to the charges and remains out of jail on a $1,000 bond. While officers responded to a call from Michael Hoofer about his car that had been tampered with sometime during the night, when officers arrived on the scene, they discovered that Hoofer's car had been vandalized. The passenger side windshield wiper had been broken off. There were scratches in the paint and more. What is more, you might ask? How about a steaming butt biscuit right on the middle of the roof? Yep, a big old body-built, home-built log cabin of stank. Hoofer identified the attacker as Powell, saying that he recognized the man from where they both work. Also, don't do this to a guy you work with. They both work, and that he and the man recently had an altercation about this brajul that they were both banging. Surveillance video showed the man wearing a white shirt and dark pants approach a car, hit the mirror, scratched both doors, then climbed onto the roof where he dropped his trousers and let it rip. Police determined that the suspect was very tall. Mr. Powell happens to be 6'5". After further investigation, Powell was located and taken to the Wildwood Police Department, where he was questioned and arrested. I can't help but think, in the hot, steaming Florida sun, with that poop on your roof, would you just go to the car wash and hope they didn't notice it? Or do I wait till it dries out and I knock it off with a stick? I don't know how this goes. All I know is this happens to be a stinking, crappy situation. So shout out to that man in jail. He now has a place to poop, and I hope he doesn't poop on anybody else's car like the birds. Matthew, Meat Missile, back to you. WPP, Channel 4 News. We done.
Very good. Thank you for that, Mikey Medigon. Man, I'll tell you, now that's what I call a skid mark.